Hello, this is the calendar tutorial for how to create an event on Google Calendar. After you've navigated to the home page of Google Calendar, you should see something like this on your screen. And in order to create an event, we're going to navigate to the top left corner here where it says create. Click that and navigate to event. After you hit that, this little window should pop up on your screen. Feel free to add any title that your event is named. I'm going to name this tutorial just to keep things simple. After you create a name for your event, you can go down to this little clock icon here and put in a date and time that your event is happening. So let's say if my event is happening tomorrow, Tuesday, March 22nd, I could just click on this date here and navigate to the 22nd and click that and it will automatically change. And if you can also put in the time for when this event is happening. So let's say this event hypothetically is going to take place tomorrow from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I can navigate and scroll all to these options that Google Calendar has given me. They are in 15-minute increments. So you can start at any of these time periods and end in any of these time periods. However, let's say if your event ends at a time that isn't listed in one of these 15-minute intervals, let's say it ends at 4:37 instead of 3:45 or 3:30. So I can just manually type this in using my keyboard. I can just type in 3:37 p.m. and it will automatically change like that. Of course, you are also free to pick any of these options as well that Google Calendar gives you automatically. You also have the option to make this event last all day. You can just do that by clicking this box. And as you can see here, it automatically moves it to the top of the day screen so that you can see it's happening for the entire day, not just during a specific interval. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to unclick that so we can move forward. You can also create a time that says whether or not this event repeats in the future. And you can do that using any of these settings. The first option is daily, second is weekly, third is monthly, annually every single year, or every single day of the week, Monday to Friday. You can also have an option to customize when this event repeats. For instance, we're going to do that for this tutorial. So let's say I wanted to customize when this event was taking place. Let's say I wanted to happen every single Tuesday and every single Thursday. So I would click the T here for Tuesday and the T here for Thursday, and I would be able to indicate whether or not it repeats every single 1 week, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, so on. You can also change when this is occurring. So every 3 days, every 3 weeks, every 3 months, or every 3 years. I'm just going to stick with weeks for this tutorial. But that definitely gives you options to change when it's happening every single time. You can also pick a day and a time when this ends. If this event never ends, you can hit never and it continues on forever. Or you can pick a date that it ends on. So for instance, this event of tutorial will end on June 21st, 2022. Or you can change the date here to any other date. So let's say I wanted to end on May 4th. I would be able to navigate forwards and backwards using these two tabs and click any of these available dates under the month. We're going to stick with May 4th. You could also pick a time after which it would end. So let's say I wanted it to stop repeating after 15 occurrences, I would be able to make that 15 here, and that would be how I can customize reoccurrence for a single event. To learn more about adding guests, adding a location, descriptions, and attachments, go to the next video tutorial.